Hello everyone, I'm back with you again, and today I'm going to add a few clouds into the blue sky. So get your supplies ready. You can pause the video and put out some plain titanium white. Okay, you're going to use a smaller brush. This one here is a flat brush. I got so much paint on it, I don't remember what size it is. But just as you can see, it's really nice little, it's kind of rounded on the sides here, and it works really well for clouds. And like yesterday, you're going to wet your brush, tap it on the paper towel, dip it into your white paint. Okay, here we go. And it's going to be easier for you because you can look at your canvas the proper way. I'm trying to do this while looking at it backwards, so maybe I want to do a little cloud here. What you can do, you can make little swirlies, okay? You can have them go down and around, a little line through. The clouds aren't the same. They aren't just round circles everywhere, you know. And if you're like me, you look at the clouds up in the sky. You can take your brush and just kind of scrape it. You're not going to use too much white, just a little bit. You know, you can go back in, make them a little darker in areas as you go along. You can make them bigger, you know, taller. We can go off the edge of the canvas a little bit as you move along here. I hope you've seen this, because it's kind of, like I said, it's kind of awkward for me since I'm new to this. And come back and dip your paint again. Maybe you want to make this first one a little bit brighter. But remember, don't do it all on one side. You know, your light comes in from certain angles. So you want one side a little bit darker than the other. Okay? And I hope you're seeing this pretty good. You know? And here we go. See my clouds? They don't have to go everywhere. They aren't perfectly round. One's long, one's kind of fat. You may want to put a tiny one up here in the corner and swirl around your brush a little bit, just kind of like little circular motions, you know. They don't have to be perfect, like I said. Clouds aren't perfect, you know. And instead of dipping your brush in the paint all the time, as you work down towards the bottom of the cloud, you'll start to run out of paint, and it blends into the blue sky, which is fine, you know. They don't always uh, look perfect in the sky. They're light, they're dark, and I think that's a pretty good start with the clouds. Like I say, maybe a little bit more paint on this one here, on the edge, you know, and a little bit more on that edge. Whatever your preference is, you know. You can make a little darker area in this one. You see how that looks? It looks so good. And you're going to be so proud of yourself. A lot of people want to know, how do you do clouds? You know, sometimes it does take a little bit of practice, sometimes it doesn't. So, since I gave you this one, let's see. You might want to add a few little green pieces of grass coming up through the sand. And what I'm doing is mixing my yellow, cadmium yellow, with a little bit of the Prussian blue. And I'm not making it, I'm using quite a bit of blue because I don't want it too yellowish, you know. And just a little bit on the brush, okay. Let's adjust myself here. Maybe you want a few right over, let's see, where's a good area? Right here. A few little brush strokes, little tiny, you know. And you might want to take in a little of your buff titanium and go over them a little bit to soften them up. Let me add a little bit more color here so you can see it better. Okay. Just kind of flick your brush up. You know, little leaves aren't perfect. They go different directions. The wind could be blowing it. And maybe one over here, a little tinier one. Just a couple little brush strokes. You know, makes it look kind of fun. And if you don't like the width of it, like I don't care for this one over here, I'm going to go in with a little bit of my buff titanium and just go over it. Very easy. Kind of blend it in a little. And so, I think you can practice on this for a while and have fun. And if you want to, take your white, let your board completely dry, completely. Go over it with white. Cover the whole thing with white and start over. And then do your sky, your ocean, and your sandy area. So I hope this is going to help you because, you know, practice makes perfect, just like they say. So I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I'll get back with you. Have a good day. Thank you. And keep in touch with my blog and pass it along. I'm doing this out of pure love and my love for art. Thank you and have a good one.